First of all, yes, I read pretty much all of your comments. One of the questions that come up pretty darn often is what school of thought I attached myself to. Am I now an anarchist, a communist, a nationalist, a libertarian, a liberal? And I tried to answer that in the past over and over again, but you know what, today I do something completely different to show that it does not matter in the slightest for you what I am. It will be another thought experiment, and if you know me, I like the extreme, so we go to the extreme. Imagine that some dude is a communist, but living in a capitalist society, he has to buy his bread and his wheat. But since he also does not want for another guy as an employer, he decides to write books. So he researches and finds out that he cannot really make a buck with just another communism book, but he finds out that there is an ever-growing market for anarcho-capitalists. So he understands the term because he hates them from all his heart, but he understands what they care about, and he also understands that there is money in that. So he starts to write books praising anarcho-capitalism, and the ANCAPs buy his books, love him and quote him. Since his arguments are outstanding, his reason is airtight, and his wording is godlike, all the enemies of the ANCAPs learn to pretty much hate him. Does anybody cares about what this guy is really like, what he really is, what he really believes in? No, it doesn't matter. He produces stuff one side could use to bash the other side, figuratively or literally, in the case of a thick book, on the head. He's useful for one, he's a threat to the others because of what he did, not of what he is. In my case, if you discuss me in real life, I would tell you pretty much the same thing I tell you here on my channel, because you see, YouTube is for me mostly an absurd, time-consuming and expensive hobby. Wink, wink. I am for self-sustainability. I accept that our culture is based on dependency and the willingness to pay for stuff. Wink, wink. I mistrust the state because he's dysfunctional, but if he makes my life easier to a good price, I would not fight it, because you see, I'm lazy and way too lazy to plan my own roads. But does this matter to you? A political commentator is for most pretty much nothing more than an arms dealer. I present you ideas and sometimes solutions packed in nice words that you can use to discuss or for your personal growth. Sometimes I will provide ammo for you, sometimes I will provide ammo for your opponent. This is especially true if ANCAPs and minarchists fight, because in my head these two sides fight non-stop, resulting in videos backing them and on the other side. Perhaps you want to find your own truth, or you want to discuss others. Use my work in whatever way you seem fit, and be it to point out that some minarchists have pretty strange accents. I'm cool with that. What matters is what I'm saying. If you find things where I'm wrong, tell me, because this is just between you and me now. One of my main motivations is to find people who disagree with me and will discuss me without running away after 4 minutes. But the idea to poke me and find out what I am is pretty much useless, even if I would lie to you, even if I tell you that all what I'm saying I just say because it brings money, which it really does not. Only what I say should matter to you. Is what I say useful to you or not? This is the important question you should ask. Not just in regards to me, but to any creator. Be open and listen carefully, and make up your own mind.